Mission Control, this is Tyler. Tyler to Mission Control, do you read me? Mission Control, please respond, do you read me? Is there anyone out there? 432,000 seconds, 7,200 minutes, 120 hours, 5 days. For 5 days I have drifted, since the surge in September 13, 2020. I lost all contact with Mission Control. A shock wave from a collapsing star caused the surge and knocked out all the bloody systems. We had just finished a test run for the US Moon Man spacesuit, the first suit to store 168 hours worth of oxygen. The containment unit needed exterior repairs, and I was so stoked about launching the Moon Man myself. For the first time. And now, I'm pretty much screwed. 7 days worth of oxygen, and all I can do is think. I figured out I hadn't gone through like 48 voicemails from a friend. Why? Because he's a... Anyways, I tried it, and it feels like I have lived a whole lot more out here than I ever did in my entire life. For the first time, I actually felt God. And no, Gary, no, I am not losing my mind, okay? Seriously, you have got to try this. Man, he is real. And oh yeah, Gary, if you're watching this, I take back everything I said at the terminal. There at the hangar, I was wrong. I was so wrong, I shouldn't have said it, and I'm sorry. And tell Steve to give up porn. I have a new addiction. It's called speaking in tongues. Yeah, I said it. You could go ahead and tell the boys back at the office that I'm a Jesus freak now. Seriously though, I've been searching books and records for days, and everything makes sense. If a God existed, then his ways would be different, because if he were the same with us, he would just be a giant head with power. Am I right? Kinda like the president of North Korea. Pretend you didn't hear that. Really though, it's only one-sided to believe in demons and negativity and not acknowledge the opposite side of power. Like studying darkness without acknowledging photons. Turns out that love is the greatest, and God is love. At first I didn't get it. It's simple. You know when someone says Microsoft, we think Bill Gates, right? Why? Because he made the damn thing. So when we say love, we think God, because he made it. He is love, in a sense. I'm sure the Big Bang probably made Earth, but who created the bodies and made them to explode? Who placed the particles in constellation? The dude is an artist. I talked to him about a lot of stuff. About how my life didn't feel so fulfilling, even though I got my dream job as an astronaut. About how I was so scared of death and how I'd rather not take any risks. I told him about you, about how we've been fighting over the same girl since college, and how you went through your gay phase, and surprisingly, he knew more, way more, about all that stuff than I did. It was like he was always there, watching, trying to reach out to us. He told me how he healed your mom of cancer, and how he sustained Laura's family last year. How he always wanted to take away all the suffering, but wouldn't, because most of those sufferings were kind of like our choices and decisions, and he wouldn't want to force himself on anyone. Laura, if you're watching this, I love you. I'm sorry I never had the guts to say it. Sorry I freak out every time you mention it. When I get home, I promise I'll make it up to you. That's if you say yes. Until we meet, Gary, Laura, Steve, let the records be your manual. Use it to search for God in your cabinet or out there in the stars, anywhere you are. You won't regret it, I promise. Unless a seed of corn falls to the ground and dies, there will never be a birth of more. That's one of my favorite records. I honestly can't wait to come home. Just in case I don't make it, celebrate my death, because I have gained life.